check now the starting lineups for both teams. First for the Timberwolves. Johnson is out there with the captain. You've got Big Smooth. He knows how to come up with the big plays in the big games, the rebounding, the inside scoring, and that looming presence. And it's the machine, in the power forward position. And for Phoenix, you got the doctor, night in and night out. He is a fan favorite, a superstar big man that is a beast under the glass. Then there's Mr. Incredible, and it's the bodyguard in at the 4 spot. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Johnson attacking, and he goes in for the dunk.
How about the delivery in the lane, just perfectly done.
Timberwolves on defense. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
I know that's a game they'd like to forget. Sort of a tough day for them all around.
Yeah, I don't see any reason they won't be able to rebound from it pretty quickly, though. I mean, this team throughout the season has shown itself to be pretty resilient.
There's Big Smooth after the made shot from Booker. And Lawson, here we go. Passes it to him. A 3-ball. It's rebounded bodyguard.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Clutch the pass to Booker. Knocks it loose. Shoots from the line. The rebound by Johnson.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Lawson outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Lawson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to the bodyguard. And here we go. Lawson heading to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. Lawson's got 5.
Great job capitalizing on that steal and getting the easy points in transition.
Exactly how it should be done after a turnover.
There's the pass to the bodyguard. There's the feed to Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got his second bucket tonight.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
And he lobs it toward the rim. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, I had a chance to catch up with the Minnesota Timberwolves head coach. Relying on their outside marksmanship is one thing he's comfortable with in this matchup. He said that his team can go toe-to-toe with anyone in the league when it comes to shooting from distance, and that he won't pull the reins back on his shooters at all tonight, guys. We'll see how they go.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
I definitely can appreciate their approach with the 3-ball.
Yeah, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
Both free throws good from the machine.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Passes it to Clutch. Here's the bodyguard. Backing in. And the shot is good. The bodyguard's got his first basket.
3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
Johnson, the pass to Big Smooth. Here we go, one-on-one. And he drops him away off the glass. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they're doing perfect from the floor early on. 4 of the first 5 shots they drained.
Lawson the pass to him. Off target from 3-point range. The Suns trailing. Here's Clutch. Gets it to go. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Yeah, Clark, that did not look good. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's nothing too serious.
Boy, you can't help but feel for him. I mean, one moment you're doing what you do best, and the next, the situation's really out of your hands. I really hope he's okay.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Johnson. And both free throws good for Johnson. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Booker the pass to Clutch. There's the block. Johnson outside. Pass to Randall. Here's the machine. From 12 feet out. Blocked. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Moving it up. And that one is hammered home. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you got it, Bart.
He kicks it to Johnson. He passes it to Randall. They swipe it. Here's Clutch. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Clutch has got his second bucket.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Here's Johnson, and it's rejected. And they'll keep possession. Here's Big Smooth. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
There's the dish to Booker. Can't get it to go. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Hammond. But they get it back. And that's a foul called on the doctor. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next foul will put them over the limit and into bonus.
A chance to get some easy points at the line here, so it makes sense to be aggressive.
Kevin Durant's checked in for the doctor. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And this gives us a chance to look at the point guards who had the most success from before in the regular season. You look at Johnson, so solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league.
Some remarkable shooters in that group, guys. And you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent, patient players.
Precisely. I mean, when you watch any of them, nothing's forced. I mean, it's good, smart shot selection, simple basketball. But that being said, don't take anything away from their natural ability to flat out bury that jumper. They can do that too.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively, they desperately need a basket.
Here's Booker. A finger roll finish at the back. Booker's got 8 points.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Johnson, the pass to Big Smooth. The shot is off. Nice defense from Bodyguard. Suns trail by 3. Here is Durant, looking for his first basket still in this one. The pass to Mr. Incredible. The Bodyguard shoots from 14. Shot's good.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
Randall, defended by Durant. Routine that time from Bodyguard.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Here's Big Smooth. Soft touch off the glass. Big Smooth's got 6. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Yeah, from the look on his face, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, it sure looks that way. He's going to come out of the game right now and get that thing checked out.
Timberwolves leading by 3. And Gobert gets to Conley. Conley off the pick from Randall. Conley the pass to Randall. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Suns on defense.
Better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Nurkic, Edwards defending. No good for Nurkic. The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gobert's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, nice bucket. They're really playing intelligently here.
And even though the lead's not large, they definitely got the upper hand. Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark. Obvious foul.
And he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover. They're shooting extremely well from the free throw line now.
Morris gets to Durant. It's Beal on the wing. And that one goes long. Timberwolves leading by 7. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Boy, we just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
And as you mentioned, free throw shooting, a big reason for the lead.
Yeah, it really is, Kevin. And again, they're actually attacking the rim. They're putting the pressure on the officials to call fouls. Those fouls are being called. And then they're stepping up to the line and knocking down those free throws.
Now, here is O'Neal. For 3, Durant, and it's good. Durant's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Pass it to Edwards. Sinks the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
Now, I'll tell you what, they've been a step slow here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they're allowing too many open shots. They seem a little sluggish to me.
Kept alive. He feeds it to Morris. Pass to Beal. Beal gets a screen from Vukic. And Beal kicks to Durant. Second chance shot. Misses the layup. Timberwolves leading by 10. Robots defended by Beal. Pass to Ingles. Reed defended by Durant. 6 to shoot. Robots off target with his 3. Phoenix is gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And that one's good. Durant's got 5. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Robots. Shot is off. Nice D from Beal.
Good glass work there. Rebounds have been a little tough to come by for them in this quarter.
Well, it looks to me like they're still finding their way out there, but it is early.
Now here's Durant. 5 points in the game. Morris, no good. Ingles passes to Reed. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. All free throws good from Reed. 5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Durant for 3. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, they've been getting to the foul line here an awful lot. The aggressive play really paying off.
Yeah, and you know what? It also helps to put the mute button on the crowd. I mean, when you methodically score at the line, that can put those fans on their hands.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's the machine. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him. The Timberwolves have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And so he hits both.
Well, that's just about what you'd expect from this squad. Their strong free throw percentage as a team rearing its head again tonight.
Now here's Durant. Allen drives in. Morris. Here's Plumlee. Banked in off the glass. Plumlee's got his first basket of the night.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
The pass to Ingles. Robots. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. While we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best rebounding teams in the regular season. The Suns, number 1.
What a tremendous regular season for them on the board. I mean, they never seemed to fade during long games and kept grabbing rebounds until the final whistle. They played 48 minutes of basketball, and they'll expect to do the same thing here in the postseason.
Minnesota making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. It's stolen by Johnson. Drops in the breakaway layup.
So deflating for a team, Clark, coughing up the ball at one end and then it turns into immediate points at the other end.
And it's just as much of a boost for the team getting those easy points off the steal.
Here's the doctor. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Durant. They get it back. Here's Plumlee. Nice D from Reed. Timberwolves leading by 12. Here's Johnson. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Nice job there, attacking the rim and drawing the contact.
Yeah, I like that play there. The defense had no choice but to foul in order to save the dunk.
Minnesota making a switch here, and Johnson drops them both.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Here is Mr. Incredible, and that one's good. Johnson with it. There's the lob to the hoop. Deflected. And here's the fast break. Second shot opportunity. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game. And Phoenix making a change here. Booker's checked in.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Lawson dishes to Johnson. Back to Lawson. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Henry. Lawson outside. And the foul on Big Smooth. That is his first foul of the game. Suns trail by 10. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Kicks to Booker. He passes it to the doctor. Cut it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play. The Suns shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Timberwolves leading by 7. And it's Johnson penetrating. Big Smooth. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to the doctor.
Oh, get it! You know, something surprising you go for a slam that difficult. While they're trailing?
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Now the pass to Mr. Incredible. Here's Clutch, defended by Hammond. Clutch, the pass to Mr. Incredible. Here's Clutch, wide open, and he drops that one in. Clutch has got 6.
Well, I like the way you orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Passes it to Hammond. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lost it outside. Connects from three-point range.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Booker. He's guarded by Johnson. Booker inside. Johnson's there. 6 on the shot clock. And he goes strong. The one-handed jam. That's a mammoth dunk for someone who's far from the biggest guy out there on the floor.
Yeah, perhaps that'll give them the boost they're looking for to get out of the hole here.
Yeah, it should. I mean, if that doesn't fire them up, I don't know what will.
Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Here's the machine. A step-back shot here. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Suns trail by 10. Tipped away and taken away by Johnson. And here comes the break. Gets it to go. And that's now 10 points for Big Smooth.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
It's stolen by Johnson.
What a huge play. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Booker inside. He's guarded by Johnson. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Johnson attacking. And fouled hard that time. No bit to the line and shoot 2.
Just absolute domination in this one for Johnson. He has 9 points and 3 steals. Whether it's making the tough pass or coming up with the steal, he's been able to do it.
Well, he's had a great feel for the game today, for his teammates, for the situation, for his opponents. I mean, he knows what's going on out there.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Phoenix. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they're getting away with the alley-oop. Not to be. Good point defensively. Mr. Incredible to pass to Clutch. Johnson with the block. The bodyguard defended by Randall. Dishes to Booker. Pass to Clutch. There's the triple for 3. Durant. No good.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board. And his length doesn't hurt either.
Randall passes to Lawson. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Beyond the arc. The shot's good from Hammond. The machine's got 5.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Here's Johnson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
Here's Clutch. 6 points for him. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Timberwolves leading by 18. The pass to Hammond. Randall defended by Durant. Here's Big Smooth. Goes back up. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Big Smooth. The Suns have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Knocked away. Here's Mr. Incredible. A beautiful reverse layup. Mr. Incredible's got his second basket.
Guys, that time you went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Johnson's shot is off.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic. It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Passes it to Randall. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Clutch. Clutch has got his 4th rebound in this one. The bodyguard. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So we've got a couple of free throws coming up. The Suns shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. So he gets them both.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
Clearly, and they've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it here in the second quarter.
The shot's good from Lawson.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Well, no question the players you see listed here. The assist leaders at small forward. They're some of the best passers in the league outside the point guard position. Take a look at Mr. Incredible, third in assists and a great leader.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing are outstanding. Truly gifted distributors.
Yeah, and one of the passes that you really need to prioritize and be able to make is that entry pass, getting that ball inside. Accurately throwing it into the low post is really a bit of a lost art. Oh, that was awesome.
Down below.
The spinorama, kind of like he's in the washing machine. Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360 remarkable? Truly remarkable. Let's call it the agitator.
Yeah, I like the nickname, Clark. You may be onto something with that one.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
First one falls for. Both free throws good from Hammond. 1:51 left in the second quarter. But they're recovering.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. 1:39 left here in the second. Now here's Durant, guarded closely. He passes to Clutch. Feeds it to Booker. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Big Smooth got 7 rebounds in the game. Watson the pass to Randall. Here's the machine. Kicks it out to Johnson. 5 to shoot.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep our eyes on.
Great shooting for him at the foul line tonight. 7 of 7. Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Johnson drops them both. Suns trail by 21. Here's Clutch. It's rebounded by Gobert. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Lawson. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Lawson's got 16 points.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Here's Booker. He's guarded by Johnson. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
They have constantly shot themselves in the foot this quarter with all of these turnovers.
Yeah, pretty basic stuff, Clark. When you can't score the ball if you don't have possession.
And Phoenix making a change. Beals checked in.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Outside Durant. Snatched away. Randall passes to Johnson. Beal with the steal. Here's Clutch. He's guarded by Johnson.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, you take the bump to maintain control of your body and put it in the hole. Tremendous play.
The Suns shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Good if it goes. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Timberwolves
now presented by Sprint.
What unbelievable postseason action we've got going.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
How about the opening half of basketball? He played so much riding on this game, and he came out and took immediate control.
And that's part of what makes him special. In big games, he lays it all out there. He wants to be the one to win it or lose it for him.
Shot clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. The Doctors checked in for the Suns. Four on the clock. Mr. Incredible, defended by Hammond. Mr. Incredible. The Doctor passes to the body. Blocked. but they'll get another chance. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves leading by 22. Johnson, the pass to the Machine. Good. The Machine's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Timberwolves.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense. That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for them today.
Here's Booker. He's got 12. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Looking to get it going. The bodyguard. Good on the shot. The bodyguard's got 6.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
Johnson, the pass to Big Smooth. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. That's good from Big Smooth. Mason Plumlee's checked in for the doctor. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Clutch, awesome defender. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 15.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Timberwolves leading by 23. Johnson kicks to Lawson. Back to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
And I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it. Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Got good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Here's Booker. 15 points in the game. And taken away by Johnson. Throws it up high.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Execute it to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Here's Booker. He's guarded by Johnson. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And on your screen now are the Steel Eaters from the small forward spot during the regular season. A very strong defensive group, to say the least. Take a look at Mr. Incredible, one of the league's best, 3rd in steals.
And this set of guys can do as much or more damage with their defense as they can with their offense. And that damage isn't just limited to one part of the court.
Yeah, you kick that one right between the uprights, Steve. As small forwards, they're called on to cover a lot of distance at the defensive end. A lot of ground they need to cover. Those skills have come from everywhere.
Booker puts the fadeaway right on the money. Booker's got 17 now.
Now, if you can't get around your defender, sometimes the best way to get a shot off is to go to that fadeaway.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Lawson with it. Now defended by Booker. And the shot is good from the Machine. 10 points for him.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominating.
The Suns have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And the first one drops. Good on both. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Johnson dishes to Lawson. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
A lot of noise coming from these fans. Pretty unhappy with that call.
Well, you know, we've got a lot of amateur officials in the crowd, and not one of them liked it.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
What a floor leader he's been at the offensive end.
You know, he's done a terrific job of moving the ball around, sharing it, dispersing it, and running the show.
Clutch the pass to Mr. Incredible. Here's Clutch, defended by Hammond. Here's Booker. He's got 17. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer, and Johnson sends it back. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And the pass to the Machine. A three-pointer is right on target. The Machine's got 13 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Here's O'Neal. Bangs home the trifecta. O'Neal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. He dishes it to Morris. Stolen by Michael Conley. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
They just continue to cough the ball up. And this game in jeopardy, no doubt.
At this point, you'd settle for a tough shot. Any shot. Just don't give the ball away.
Passes to Big Smooth. Out to Conley. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And Conley drops them both. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Now, here is Morris. Covered by Conley. Mr. Incredible, he hangs in there and cashes it on the second chance points.
He sniffed out that ball. And then powered it back in.
Pure Mike Clark, so strong, going back up with that one.
That's exactly what he's capable of, guys. So strong.
That was good. Minnesota's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Pass to Big Smooth. And here's Edwards. And the three ball is good. He's got 11.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. The Timberwolves making a switch here. To the paint. The shot's good from Ingles.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Not loose. They set the pick. Morris kicks to Booker. Here's the bodyguard. And he uses the glass on the way. The bodyguard's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Ingles passes to Reed. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 6.
He used his strength there to get into the post without much of a fight from the defense.
Yeah, I think they've got to muscle up on him a little more. Do a better job next time in there.
Here's Edwards.
How about that basketball,
Wasn't that
man?
beautiful?
Wow.
It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not
Holy
probable.
smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
A nice shot by Booker.
Something's starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range. With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
The captain's checked in for Edwards. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And now look at the top scoring point guards during the regular season. You look at Johnson, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And being at the top of that list, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give them an offensive jolt whenever they've needed one.
And to me, Steve, that's a tremendous asset, almost a necessary requirement for your point guard. I mean, you want a guy that can orchestrate and be a maestro for his teammates first and foremost, but it's a huge bonus when he can put it in the basket himself.
Morris with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Morris kicks to Booker. Now the feed to Morris. Sinks the triple. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Here's Clutch. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Lawson with it. Now defended by Booker.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Gets it to go. 15 points for Clutch.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too. I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Morris with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Ball's knocked loose and taken away by Johnson. Tries again, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Poked loose. And there's the pass to Mr. Incredible. Pass to the doctor. He kicks it to Allen. With 1 on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. And so it's Minnesota with it. The dish to Conley. He passes to Edwards. Pass to Reed. Edwards with it. Defended by Plumlee. 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. Edwards. That's good. Now Morris. Pass to O'Neal. He feeds it to Morris. Allen. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the doctor. Hits the jump hook. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And here's Edwards. There's a screen. Kicks to Conley. The pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. And a strong finish with two hands. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
And Plumlee kicks to Morris. Dishes it to Allen. Morris. Kicks it out to Allen. The offensive rebound. That's good. And 11 points for the Doctor.
Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
Passes it to Edwards. They set the screen. There's the double team with Allen. Edwards passes to Conley. No good on the three. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Allen, a screen on Conley. Now, here is Morris. He's covered closely. Conley, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here's Phoenix. Shot clock at 6. The Doctor passes to Plumlee. Lays it up and banks it in.
The 2 points are pretty much a lock when they're able to get the ball into that position inside.
Edwards against O'Neal. Edwards, that's good. He's got 19.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Now, here is Morris. Feeds it to O'Neal. He dishes it to Morris. Allen. As they get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
The shot's good for the Doctor.
They have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
Pass to Edwards. Robots. Here's Ingles. No good with the triple. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. Morris with the ball. The Doctor passes to Morris. Puts up the baby hook. And a foul call on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And Morris drops them both.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
Robots defended by Beal. The feed to Conley. Misses for 3.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
But it has to translate, Clark. If they're going to cut into this lead, they've got to convert those boards into points.
Conley off the pick from Gobert. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
The first free throw is good. The Suns making a switch here. Allen's checked in. And Conley drops them both. Here's Beal. Allen outside. Plumlee sets the pick for Allen. He kicks it to Beal. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. The shot's good from Ingles.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Phoenix has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Allen dishes to O'Neal. Doubled by Gobert. O'Neal kicks to Allen. He passes to Beal. He feeds it to O'Neal. And the Suns miss again. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Well, Phoenix shooting 40% in the fourth. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws.
At the line for your Suns, O'Neal. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Minnesota with the ball. Robots defended by Beal. There's the pass to Ingles. Outside Conley. Ingles. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Conley against Allen. Conley's shot is off. The Suns shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Kicks it out to Allen. Three-pointer. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
Roberts. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
The second chance effort. No one. Nice D from Reed. The shot's good from Plumlee. Minnesota's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Conley off the pick from Reed. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
15 seconds on the shot clock. 15.
Outside Conley. Robots. Can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. There's Beal with the 3. Here's the pitch. Rejected by Reed. Ingles passes to Conley. Conley off the pick from Gobert. Conley with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Conley kicks to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
He kind of threaded the needle with that pass into the paint.
Allen dishes to O'Neal. Pass to Beal. Fires from 14. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Minnesota making a switch here. Just 5 to shoot. Fires a three. Shot is no good. And Minnesota now the other way.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's going wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off.
Conley the pass to Randall. Ingles. Offensive rebound. Beal with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Allen makes it off the glass.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. I mean, that was a very late reaction from the defense there.
We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Conley penetrating. Passes to Gobert. Robots. Off target from outside. And Plumlee kicks to Allen. The dish now to Beal. Looking to get back on track here. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And Minnesota has possession. They set the pick. Here's Ingles. Here's Gobert. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
This is going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
Here's Beal, and the layup's good off the glass. There's 42 seconds left in the game. Ingles passes to Randall. Defended by Plumlee. Pass to Randall. Clock at 6. Hands it from downtown.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
Allen against Conley. Beal, that's for 2. Another shot. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Mason Plumlee. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And here comes Conley. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
It certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
That'll do it for now. Thanks for watching 2K Sports presentation of the first round of the NBA playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long as we leave you with the Jordan player of the game.